New UK City Minister could signal a shift in crypto policy. And so in this video, we're going to look at why the UK's Prime Minister Keir Starmer has appointed Tulip Siddiq as the new City Minister. Today's episode is sponsored by Cake Wallet, where you can send, receive and even exchange your crypto right from within the wallet. Cake Wallet is open source and non-custodial, so you control your own private keys, available today on iOS, macOS, Android and Linux. And StealthEX, a privacy-centric crypto exchange which enables you to make crypto-to-crypto exchanges anonymously. Hi everybody and welcome again to another episode of Enter Crypto with me, Chris Kenyon. Now in today's video I want to talk about a recent appointment in the UK. Keir Starmer has just appointed Tulip Siddiq as the new City Minister. So as always guys, I found an article, so let's just quickly read through it, see what we can learn and then we'll comment after. So in a move that could reshape the UK's approach to financial services and crypto regulation, Prime Minister Keir Starmer has appointed Tulip Siddiq as the new City Minister. The appointment, announced on July the 10th, 2024, places Siddiq at the heart of Britain's financial policy making, with responsibilities that include overseeing the burgeoning crypto sector. Siddiq, a 41-year-old Labour MP, has been a key figure in shaping the party's financial services policy since 2021, and her appointment comes as part of a broader strategy by the newly elected Labour government to boost economic growth and enhance the competitiveness of the UK's financial sector. The crypto industry will be watching Siddiq's moves closely, given her previous statements on digital assets. So while Siddiq has expressed cautious optimism about the potential of blockchain technology, she has also called for stronger consumer protections in the crypto space, and in a 2022 article for The New Statesman, Siddiq wrote, "Properly regulated crypto assets have the potential to transform our economy and the financial services sector. Many innovative companies are embracing different forms of blockchain technology to improve transparency in finance and to create high-skilled, high-productivity jobs across the UK." So, what do we know about this lady? So, Tulip Siddiq, based on her, what she said before and her previous statements and positions she's taken up, is basically says that she holds this sort of cautiously optimistic view towards crypto and blockchain technology. She's spoken in the past about potential for transformation, innovation and job creation. She's mentioned when she's talked about crypto. She's also very pro-regulation and wants to get regulation in and settled. She talks a lot about consumer protection. And she also mentioned a little bit I found in some of the things I've dug up, that she wants to balance innovation and oversight. And that all just sounds quite normal things to say, but the worrying thing about Siddiq is that she's, and actually Labour in general, this is the worst thing about their, what I've been reading about what they've been saying recently, is that they are pro-CBDC. They want to get this CBDC idea out there. They want to get it tested, piloted, and in place, basically, for the public to be using. And they're going to force us to use this. It's not going to be a choice. It's not going to be CBDC or something else. It's going to be CBDC, and that's going to be it. And you might on the surface be asking, well, what's so bad about that? What's wrong about a CBDC? It's just a digital way of transacting. And we already, transact in a digital way. When you go to your cash machine or you look at the screen when you withdraw money, you're just looking at a number and some zeros. Whenever you check your balance online, again, it's just digits and numbers. It's all digital. Whenever you pay for your MasterCard, your Visa, excuse me, your debit card or credit card, this is all digital, transferring in real time. Well, it actually gets settled a few days later with the banks, but it's still all digital money. And so really, you've got to say, well, Chris, what's the difference between that and a CBDC? And the difference is that we have this centralisation of the currency, meaning that the government gets to monitor every transaction in real time, and this erodes your financial privacy, basically, because this level of surveillance will extend beyond traditional, financial activities. This is going to impact your personal freedom and your, autonomy and where you go on holiday, what you're going to do. I've used this example before, but if, the government has a green agenda and they want to lower people using petrol or diesel, and they want you to use electric, they will just make it so that you can't buy any more than they say, in litres of petrol. Each family might be allowed 30 litres of petrol a week, or I don't know, some figure that they've decided, and no more. So if you want to buy 31 litres and your quota is 30, your card doesn't work. The payment doesn't go through. So it's not possible for you to do it. So it gives them a level of control. They program. It's programmable money, and they get to program it in any way they want. So if they want people to start saving in a particular part of the country, and they think spending's, people are spending too much there, and they want people to save, they can just raise interest rates, but they can just do it in that area, where in that little locale. So, and then in a different area, they can do the opposite. So they can the amount of manipulation that they get over everybody is going to be incredible. It's going to be like something we've never seen before. And it's going to be the same for things like cigarettes, I would imagine. They're going to say, well, you can only smoke this amount of cigarettes each week, each individual, and that's going to be it. After that, your card doesn't work. You can't buy more cigarettes than they allow you to buy. It's going to be that simple. Your card just will not work. Your payment won't go through, so you can't buy them. And in time, at the beginning, they're going to say it's going to be so much easier for everybody. Everybody's going to be all under one umbrella. It's going to be, run by the government, so it's going to be reliable. All your payments are going to go through. All your wages are going to go through on time. There's no late payments and all this. They're going to make it sound like it's amazing. They really are, to get people on board. But eventually, if we get, and we could get one, as the world knows, just look at any piece of history anywhere. If we get an authoritarian regime, or if we have a time of political instability or something like that, or civil unrest, CBDCs are going to be used for surveillance and control. And this will enable the governments to monitor and restrict dissenting voices or, political opponents. We've seen people like Nigel Farage, love him or hate him. He's been, his bank account were closed with Coutts, I think it was, the bank in London. We've seen it with other people. They've done it quite a lot. They just close people's bank accounts for no reason other than they just don't like you, or they don't like something you've said in the past. And, you've got your bills to pay, you've got children, you've got food to buy. They can really cut you off. The banks have a lot of power now, and all that power is going to go straight to the government. And so when it comes, really look for these messages that the government are going to be putting out. They're going to be saying that it's going to be so beneficial to us all. It's going to be more efficient. It's going to be financially inclusive, so everybody's going to be able to use it. It's going to reduce costs in transactions. So they're going to really market this well, because they know how much control it's going to give them. It's not going to be easy for them to get this through while ever this channel's talking like this, and we've got other channels. I know I'm not the only one, obviously, and I'm not a big channel, but there's lots of other places on YouTube and in the internet and social media where they talk about CBDCs and the dangers of them. And, we have to try to safeguard and protect individual rights and economic freedoms, because that's what this channel is all about. And the best thing to do, in my opinion, is to stop this CBDC before it even starts. Because once it starts, once they've got the foot in the door, we're not going to be able to close that door. Once the genie's out of the bottle, there's no going back after that. They're going to love the idea of being able to see everything and control everything that we buy. And it's just too tempting for a government. They love control. It's just not going to be something they're going to put back in the box. So that's what I've got for you today, guys. Leave a comment in the box below, in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. It's always interesting reading what you guys all think about this. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on that notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any future updates. And I'll see you all tomorrow.